they bent the knee to the gamers, to the customers.
Right. That's nice.
To us, the people.
The stuff I know about this issue is that so Sony wants players to link their PSN accounts, right?
Yeah.
To play the game, to play their games.
Well, that's what they wanted before, everybody got pissed off.
Because it says like it used to be like optional, but like now they kind of force people to kind of do it. So it's a huge controversy right there. But do you know what's actually happening?
Well, I mean, I guess like the actual controversy is technically over, but I mean, you got to think about like why they would even want you to link your Steam account to a PlayStation Network account.
Yeah,
okay, like in the first place,
gay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's weird. I think the major problem is that starting to see these companies getting more like kind of greedy and more ham-fisted in some of the practices. I mean, like I think gamers overall, I think we're just getting to a point where we're sick of it. You know what I mean? We're sick of this shit.
Yeah.
And how many micro transactions we need to go through before they actually like give us like an actual full entire game? Like you play the latest Dragon's Dogma, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have that game.
Yeah,
and
I
like
played a decent amount of time.
And they're asking people money for certain perks in the game, stuff like that.
Yeah, but it was just like, but that wasn't a huge issue because you still get it in a game. But like,
you could eventually earn it in the game when you play long enough. But you're able to take a shortcut, right? Basically. Yeah. Sony's not. It's not even just greedy now. They also they censored Stellar Blade.
Yeah.
People are upset about that. I mean, they're just doing a lot of things that are like, I think, intentionally like antagonistic towards their customer base. Mm-hmm. And I don't like understand why they're doing it. Like a part of me is like they want to test the waters to see how far they could push the line with gamers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To see what they can get away with. And the amount of refunds that Helldivers got is astronomical. I think it's a lot.
I've seen it. That was crazy. I mean? That was crazy, man. I've seen it, man. Like,
yeah.
But it like Ghost of Tsushima is coming out in PC. You know that, right? And they they have the same issue. Because like in Ghost of Tsushima, by the way, I was gonna actually ask you to play with me because there is like online shit. It's pretty fun. But
like co-op play.
Yeah, but now I can't even like ask you to do it because like now you have to have like PSN account.
Because I gotta go out, because now I gotta go buy a PlayStation.
No, it's not it. Like you have to pay for the PS. Like there's annual monthly fee. That's gay about it.
Oh, what the hell? Weak, dude.
That's weak. And do you know what their excuse was? Online play is not recommend. Like you don't have to play online. Like single player mode, you don't have to pay for it. You can fully enjoy it. But I mean, that's their content. The big content, one of the biggest contents, is online gaming experience, right?
Yeah, dude. I mean, these companies, man, they need they really need to just stop doing this sort of shit, man. Because they're doing this because they're too greedy, and it does piss me off. Mm-hmm. I understand, like, the games, they cost a lot to make. There's a whole process. You have so many people working on a project and all that. I mean, I understand, man. But, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but I remember growing up and, you got a game, right? On, like, back when I was, like, on my PS2 or something like that. You got a game. Mm-hmm. It was a complete game.
That's exactly that's what. Do you know why this the Stellar Blade is like so like? It's got a good reviews and like people go crazy about this game. Is like, I actually by the way I completed the game, right? I cleared the game,
Oh,
And
nice.
that's exactly what you just said right now, man. It just makes me feel like while I was playing that game, I was as if I was playing like PS2 game or PS3 game where
Hmm.
you don't have to think about any political shit. It's just like makes you focus on playing game. Like you don't have to think about anything else.
Get
Level
all the
designs
extra
and
stuff
shit.
in the game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. You don't have to worry about like paying extra money to play online. You don't have to
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
You don't have to play some gay ass character switch.
Like
You know.
there was a mission in the Spider-Man 2 game where you have to escort a gay character on his gay date.
And I'm lucky you're mine, special guy. I love you, Lucas. Will you?
Best day ever. Anything for love, guys. Happy for you both. Enjoy homecoming.
Yeah, like there's like they don't show like
like-
gay lesbian kissing each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. Man.
Well, I mean that's not so bad, but I mean like the thing about a lot of this like
Yeah.
it's like the whole thing with Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yo, things are not looking good for Rocksteady, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they lost so much money on that game. There's people are losing their jobs over this shit, okay? I mean, it's because it's not even really when you think about it in the bigger picture. It's not just about us as gamers and our satisfaction and what we want. It's also like people are losing their jobs over this shit too, you know what I mean? Because
Exactly.
these guys at the top, they want to make these retarded decisions and it's going to piss off gamers, which is going to start messing with their bottom line, which is the money. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
And then
man.
next thing you know, you have all these people who get laid off at a company, and then they're gonna go, "Oh, it's the gamer's fault. It's not our fault."
Exactly.
You better look at your boss. You better look at the people that you call boss.
That's what I'm saying. Game directing is really important, man.
I think like one of the worst things about modern day entertainment and media is there's so much focus on marketing and appealing to demographics, and you got all these, when I think about it, I think of all these like people in suits in a boardroom, looking at like graphs and charts and like statistics and shit. But like a lot of that stuff, like it kind of at the end of the day it's not going to breed innovation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna help like push the envelope. You know what I mean?
I'm really happy that Stellar Blade came out nicely because it's not just about noise marketing. Some people say it got successful because like all those dirty noise marketing, like they made it like some issue to kind of like advertise. But the reason why this game was successful was because the gameplay itself was fun.
Yeah,
No,
it's
seriously.
just a fun game.
It was just a fun game. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
I played it. I experienced it.
I think when you look at Stellar Blade and even the situation with Helldivers, I mean, they censor Stellar Blade in America. I don't know. Did they censor Stellar Blade in Korea?
Yeah.
But I think, like I was saying, though, with some of these situations in gaming today is like, I think what you're starting to see is that the gamers, they can make a change and they can affect what goes on in the industry just by simply speaking with their money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Helldivers 2, they basically wanted your data for whatever reason. You know what I mean? And they wanted you to,
you think so?
Connect your account. Well, I mean, I think that's a part of it, but I mean, there's probably, there's always a money aspect to it as well. But like, with the Helldivers 2 situation is like, if you have enough people that are pissed off, you know what I mean? All they got to do is say, "Hey, man, I'm not buying your game anymore." Look, the situation with like the Suicide Squad thing is like people took notice of that because gamers were basically just like, what is this? You know what I mean? Like, this is not worth my money.
But what I know is like Sony just gives up the PSN link demand. No, they gave up on it, right?
Yeah, they gave up, and
okay. So now it's cool.
they bent the knee to the gamers, to the customers.
That's nice.
To us, the people. You know what I mean? And that's a good sign. I think a lot of people.
I want to see how it's gonna go with Ghost of Tsushima too.